the arena, those looking in on TV, listening on radio, a special night because we finally get to say thank you to a very special guy. Obviously, all of us that follow the Suns in the game know about his great career. And I can go on and on and on about the thrilling moments that he had wearing the Suns uniform. And I could talk about maybe a bloody nose, a swollen eye. Those things. Because I always said, when the defense came in to play the Suns, they could put handcuffs on him, they could tie him to a chair, he'd still come out and hit a three-pointer and win the game. To celebrate one of many great players. And we've been so fortunate through the years to have so many great players in Suns uniforms. And certainly Steve is on that list, as he always has been. Tonight, we not only show him our appreciation for his great days as a player, we show him our appreciation for him as the person that he is, for his humanity and for his willingness to always be around when others need help. He's the heart and soul of what Suns basketball is all about. And tonight, we celebrate you. So many members of Steve's friends and family, children here, and I certainly do want to say it's an honor to say hello to Steve's mom and dad who are here, John and Jean Nash. So great to see you. Well, you know, as Steve becomes the 14th member to be part of the Ring of Honor, he's joining some pretty heavy company right here. Some people that have been a great part of the heritage of the Phoenix Suns. And I want you to say hello to him. Right now, here's my main man, the one and only Hall of Famer, Connie Hawkins. The original Sun, look at that arms there. Walter Davis. This guy can score 30 points. He's coming into the parking lot. TC, Ponzi. The original magic fingers of the Suns, the original trainer of the class, Joe Ponzi. When we talked about competitors that put on a Suns uniform, this was one of the brightest. Thunder! And you know, there is only one. Great Coach Cotton Fitzsimmons, Mrs. Joanne Fitzsimmons. I knew him when he was the youngest general manager in the NBA and the youngest in pro sports. He went on to be the owner, Jerry Green. Here they are, Ring of Honor people here tonight, and it's so great to have them all here. Jerry, I'm going to ask you to come up, if you would, for a moment. And I know that you do remember 1996. It was draft day. You had the number 15 selection for the Phoenix Suns. And there just happened to be a young guy out of Santa Clara you were taking a look at.
Thanks, Al. First of all, I think this is a very special night for a very special guy. He did a very special job for this franchise. He Thanks. Here's a guy who had one offer in college. One school was interested. He went there and turned the program around. They went to 3 NCAA tournaments with him at the point guard position. When Steve came out as a senior, most people in the league said he's a backup guard, a backup point guard. We took him despite the fact that we had 3 point guards on this team. Kevin Johnson, Jason Kidd, and Cassell. You know why? He was the best player on the board, without question. He paid his dues. He learned his trade. He worked his tail off to become one of the great all-time point guards in the history of the NBA. Now, Steve, you know I'm chairman of the Basketball Hall of Fame. So, I want to say this to you without reservation. You will be a first ballot electee. Welcome to this family. Thanks again.
Having been around this great game of basketball for a year or two, I don't think I had ever seen a coach and a player have the kind of relationship as far as the philosophy of the game as these two. I always said that Coach D'Antoni was the guy that opened up the throttle, and Steve was the guy that drove the machine on the floor. Without question, Coach D'Antoni and Steve Nash changed the way NBA basketball is played, and thank goodness for that. They presented thrill after thrill after thrill in this arena. Please help me in welcoming the former coach of the Suns, Mike D'Antoni.
Thank you. This is really a great honor just to sit by Steve again. This is great. First, to get started, I want to tell Mr. and Ms. Nash, I don't know how they met. Boy, I'm glad you guys got together. That's all I got to say. I'm going to start off real quick how I ended every game for 4 years. Thank you, Steve. The first time that we had Steve after the introductory press conference where he wore golf shoes, which is good. I'm on the sideline. I think it's the first exhibition game. And normally an NBA coach, at that time especially, maybe not now, but we would call a lot of plays. And so the other team goes down, and here we come. So I'm either standing up or sitting down, and I'm going, he's gone. All right. Next time down, he's gone. I looked at my assistant coach and I said, well, I guess our calling days are over. Thank goodness. But Steve, on his way to 2 MVPs, which everybody knows, the countless assists, 3-point shots to win games, foul shots to win games, incredible passes for dunks from Omar, Sean, incredible. But most of all, his work in the community has changed lives. Special. His relationships, every coach wants chemistry on a team. If you had Steve Nash on a team, it would be hard not to have great chemistry, and that was due to his personality. Steve is a great basketball player. We've seen it thousands of times, but more importantly, Steve, you're a good man. You're a good man. I'm honored to have coached Steve for 4 years, but I'm more than honored to be his friend. Thank you, have a good night.
Coach Mike D'Antoni, Coach, thank you very much. We truly are reminded of how many thrills they had for us. Well, we all know the affection the fans have had for you forever, Steve. This evening and today, our fans have submitted photos and their favorite Steve Nash memories to create a digital mosaic representing your Ring of Honor induction this viewing. I want you to take a look now. Call your attention to the video screen, if you would please. Check the video screen. There it is, and on behalf of Suns fans everywhere, here's a framed print of that mosaic for you, Steve. In addition to this very special occasion, and Steve, to thank you for your 10 incredible years with the Suns franchise, Phoenix Suns managing partner Robert Sarver and Suns Charities would like to present a check to the Steve Nash Foundation and to Arizona Educare. That check is for $100,000. Now let me call your attention to our Suns vision one more time, and let's relive a little of the magic of Steve Nash. Take a look.
I'll share my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another
thank you, because I had the privilege of broadcasting every game that you had when you wore the uniform of the Phoenix Suns. You gave me all the things to talk about. Right now, it's all you.
Thank you. This doesn't feel real right now. I have a couple of things to admit. I did prepare a speech, and they gave me a lot of drinks. Five minutes and counting, so we'll try to get through this. But it's hard to start naming names because so many people in this building and not here have done everything for me, done so much to help me in my career that I owe them. I'll never forget them. Thank you. Thank you. I guess part of the reason why I didn't write a speech is because I feel like I'm in my living room right now. You know, I come down here, and so I felt like it might be a bit contrived to write something that they couldn't quite express how I feel. So I thought it'd be good to just put myself on the spot and try to say the right thing. So if you go back to the beginning, you know, my mom and dad. My dad was a great athlete and taught me a lot about sports and more importantly about being a sportsman and being a good person and a good teammate, and those lessons really stuck with me, and I appreciate that. My mom is the best mom that's ever been, and you know, not just as a mom, but for me and my brother and sister in sports, we could never do any wrong. So it's nice to always have people that really believed in you and counted on you or accepted you and thought you were the best no matter how bad you played. So my mom's tough as nails, so I hope I learned something from her in that respect. I could never puss out on anything with my mom, because I know she'd give me the side eye. Oh, look, this is all my family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, everyone, kids, and they mean the world to me. Especially Lola, Bella, and Mateo, who are, yeah, you can pay attention for a minute, Mateo. I know your attention span is about 3 seconds, but, you know, tune in for a minute. So these guys are, they're my life and my world, and they make me really happy. So I'm really fortunate for them. I wish I was a better player younger, so they could have seen me do my thing, but they have to go to YouTube, so that's good. Jerry, Brian, Danny, you know, Mike, Steve Kerr, Robert, and so many people in this organization. Julie Fry, Jackie, Debbie, Ziola, people upstairs that you guys never ever see or hear of that would do anything for a young rookie that is just trying to figure out life and trying to get himself, you know, situated. And the amount of contributions that people have made to me in my life is incredible. And I'll never forget you. I can never thank you enough for caring about me at different times in my life. So I really thank all the people who work for the Phoenix Suns and who have been part of this organization. To work work every day and want our team to do well. It's actually, it's overwhelming to think about how many people made a contribution. They stopped the clock because I was getting a little nervous. Ring of Honor. What do you guys say about this group? Well, for me, like I still, like I look up to all these guys. I still admire every single one of them and think of them as like my idols. You know, even the Prosk took care of me as a rookie. Cotton was my first coach. Jerry drafted me, and all these guys are obviously prolific talents on the court. Wow, it's amazing to be among you guys. You know, I'm not as good a speech maker as the Chuckster. I wasn't as good a basketball player as the Chuckster either, but these guys are incredible. Like me, all of you guys set the stage. The times we had together, the times I got to work with Mike, Alvin, and Aaron. Look at those little, I just wanna, I don't know, I'm gonna say something bad about them, but I love them so much. Aaron, Mike, Jay, Tom, Eric Phillips, all these guys that, you know, they took care of me day after day after day after day after day. You guys have no idea what it's like to do an NBA season and be together all the time and to get so irritated by one another every day. Want to punch their lights out every 5 seconds, but at the same time want to hug them the next minute. And they took care of me, and I feel forever grateful because they were amazing teammates. These guys were teammates. They were part of the team, and they did everything they ever could have done for me, so I appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't write a speech, so we're winging it here. I'm trying to get there, but no, thank you. The next group of people I want to thank are my teammates, because I love being part of a team. I love being a teammate. I love building something. I love putting the pieces together. I love saying like, okay, I'm not very good at this, but I'm good at this. What can I do to help you be better at this? And trying to find a way to make this all work and trying to encourage and support and be creative and figure it out and make this thing better than it looks. And my teammates were amazing. They were incredible. My teammates that I played with here in Phoenix, they supported me. They were my biggest fans, and I was their biggest fans. And to actually get a chance to play with guys like that, who like when people ask me about my career, what do you remember? I remember the locker room, the plane, the cold tub, the weight room, the bus, you know, dinners on the road. That's what I remember. I don't remember baskets or series. Thank you. So I want to say to all of you guys, you know, I can go through names right now and they mean the world to me. And it was a pleasure and it was a blast. It was an amazing ride. I want to thank my friends. I have a lot of friends. I've collected a lot of friends for a long time. And I don't know, I keep friends forever. I have friends here that I've been friends with since I was this big, and all the way through, we're still friends. And I have incredible, incredible friends that supported me, were there for me, would come and watch me play all over the place and get in fights with fans in other arenas. And hilarious stories. So they really motivated me. You know, it was fun for me to be like, two of my buddies are flying to Sacramento to see this playoff series. You know, and they were going to get really drunk and cause a lot of problems. And I appreciate that. know, like I don't know, I could go on and on, but the biggest thing that I want to say right now is that you guys are the best. The fans. You guys are so good to me. You supported me, you loved me. We went through bad times together. We went through great times together. You guys are always, I feel it's incredible to think of you guys up there on the top shelf the arena was always sold out. It was always loud. You were always wearing your jerseys. And for you guys to do that, to make that commitment to our team and to myself, I will never, ever be able to tell you how much that meant to me. Like it really, really touched me. And thank you. When you finish your career, during your career, you're so focused, you don't realize like exactly how all these moments mean and what they mean or what it's like. And to be a little bit detached now, to realize what you guys did for us, like how you came every night and supported us and cheered for us and rode with the tough times and the bad losses and came back the next night or the next series or whatever it was. I'll never, ever be able to repay you or thank you for that type of support. So I just want you guys to know like, that made it all the way fun. I love to see you. Thanks to State of Arizona, Phoenix Sun. This is home. I miss this court. You know, this means a lot to me. It's really great to be back.